What makes the Dragon Ball saga so awesome? Listen, if we go down that road, we're gonna be here for weeks. However, there is one aspect of the lore that instantly sucked audiences into the narrative of the story, and that's the myth of the Super Saiyan. The first time Goku achieved this feat on planet Namek, the fans around the world rejoiced. The imagery of the benevolent warrior turning blonde was unforgettable. Since then, the Saiyans haven't stopped transforming, so much so that even the hardcore fans can't keep up, getting confused among the power hierarchy of the transformations. This continuous and rather frequent transformation hasn't sat well with many fans who have rigorously criticized the show for ruining its own legacy. So why do Saiyans keep transforming and achieving new forms? What is the secret behind their continuous evolution? In this video, we'll address those questions and more and explain the reality behind Saiyans' evolving forms. So without wasting any more time, let's dive right into it. The biology of power, S cells and transformation triggers. Remember the time when Goku turned into the Great Ape? Perhaps not. But you probably do remember when Gohan turned into a great ape during his intense training period with Piccolo. Gohan stared at the full moon and turned into a giant ape, rampaging through the forest and coming close to killing Piccolo in the process. Not many people would blame Gohan for taking such a drastic step if he did it on purpose. Piccolo was extremely harsh in his methods. However, Gohan wasn't in control of his senses, and his transformation wasn't intentional. The Great Ape is one of the first transformations that was introduced in the Dragon Ball saga. The mythology behind this was partially inspired by the stories of werewolves, with a little sampling of Journey to the West as well. Then the series moved towards the Frieza arc, and we got to know that the space pirate was obsessed with the myth of Super Saiyans. According to this ancient myth, a pure-hearted Saiyan could transform into a Super Saiyan and gain incredible power. To eliminate this potential threat, Frieza obliterated the entire planet of Vegeta, the home of the Saiyans. But, as fate would have it, his worst nightmare ultimately stood in front of him in the form of Goku. The pure-hearted Saiyan went through intense training to achieve this form, but what ultimately triggered it was the death of his beloved bald-headed friend, Krillin. After getting sliced in half during his battle with Goku on planet Namek, Frieza came to Earth with rage and vengeance, only to get sliced again by Super Saiyan Future Trunks. As the story progressed, we witnessed Vegeta attain the Super Saiyan form, Gohan attained the Super Saiyan form, and then a sequence of continuous power-ups began. Goku and Vegeta went from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2, 3, Blue, God. This just kept on going to ridiculous levels, and it's still going on today. Fans didn't question the new forms being attained by Saiyans in every other battle until it was revealed that Goten and Trunks, who are merely 7 and 8 years old, have unlocked Super Saiyan strength. This completely goes against the established mythology of Super Saiyans that fans have grown up with and loved. However, the saga's creator, Akira Toriyama himself, came forward and explained the detraction in the form of S cells. S cells are a unique part of a Saiyan's biology that determines the level of strength that they can reach. It's responsible for all the insane transformations Saiyans go through and why they are continuously evolving. S cells are like the midichlorians of the Star Wars universe. The number of midichlorians within the cells of living creatures determines their level of force sensitivity, similar to how the amount of S cells within a Saiyan's body determines whether or not they can become a Super Saiyan. All Saiyans have S cells, but in uneven quantities. Many factors determine the level of S cells in one's body. The nature of the Saiyan warrior, the intensity of their training, and the environment that they've been brought up in are all significant factors. The kind-hearted and gentle Saiyans have the largest quantities of S cells. This explains why Saiyans from Universe 7 planet Vegeta could not achieve this form for hundreds of years. That planet had developed a rough living condition, due to which the citizens had become warmongering savages, reducing the level of S cells within their bodies in the process. But Goku, as always, was the exception. He grew up on Earth among loving friends and family. This is the reason why he was the first to unlock this ability in hundreds of years. Moreover, he had also been through intense training, which is a factor that helped Vegeta finally transform. Now, as per their children, the matter is a little bit more complicated. Goten and Trunks unlocked Super Saiyan as children because, as kids, they were gentle souls and had grown up in a loving environment on Earth, and they were conceived after their fathers had turned super, giving them a genetic advantage. It's quite similar to how Earthlings have testosterone in their body depending upon genes, fitness, diet, and stress levels. Gohan achieved Super Saiyan at the age of 11 or 12, comparatively later than his brother and pupil despite his training and battle experience. That's because he didn't get the genetic advantage from Goku being conceived before Goku's transformation. His process was similar to his father's: kind heart, peaceful environment, and intense training. Future Trunks, however, grew up in a dystopian future Earth and had to endure a rough life, which potentially delayed his transformation. How did the concept of Super Saiyan transformations change throughout the series? Understanding all of the Saiyan forms isn't an easy task. It requires a comprehensive knowledge of quantum physics, advanced calculus, and theory of relativity. Just kidding. But it's still pretty complicated. You know what's not complicated though? Subscribing to this channel so we can keep uncomplicating complicated things like Super Saiyan transformations. All the Saiyans in the main timeline of the Dragon Ball saga have achieved some level of super form. The Saiyan transformation, which began with the Great Ape form, has reached the Super Saiyan Rose form that only divine beings can attain. However, this phenomenon of transformation began with Goku as Super Saiyan, then Vegeta reaching Super Saiyan Grade 2 during the Perfect Cell saga, and around the same time, Future Trunks using his Super Saiyan Grade 3 form. The other father-son duo went one step further and reached Super Saiyan full power during their training in the Perfect Cell saga. This form possesses great ki control and removes the restless feeling of the form, making it a much more natural state. Next comes Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 transformations. These forms are achieved through intense training and rage. Ultimate, Beast, two of Gohan's forms, and Legendary Super Saiyan 2 are the variants of the Super Saiyan 2 transformations, whereas Super Saiyan 3 Full Power and Legendary Super Saiyan 3 are the advanced forms of Super Saiyan 3 transformations. If you know Broly, then you probably remember the Super Saiyan Rage and Super Saiyan Berserk forms. These two powered-up transformations were displayed in the recent Dragon Ball Super anime, which can be unlocked by a warrior in either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 forms. While not normally considered to be part of the main Super Saiyan line, in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Goku Black refers to Super Saiyan God and the Super Saiyan God forms as Super Saiyan forms, implying that these forms are part of the normal Super Saiyan transformation line. The next forms are even more complicated as they involve divine beings and deities. We're talking about the Super Saiyan God and subsequent transformations. Super Saiyan God is a hybrid form reached only after a Super Saiyan has mastered the energies of a god. The 2013 film, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, introduced fans to the idea of a Super Saiyan God. This is a hybrid form resulting from a Saiyan combining the power of Super Saiyan God with the standard Super Saiyan form. The color of this form depends on whether the warrior is a mortal or a deity. Goku and Vegeta, being mortals, turned into blue-haired warriors, whereas Zamasu, being a Supreme Kai apprentice, developed a hybrid form that he called Super Saiyan Rose, which appeared pink, unlike that of Goku and Vegeta's appearance. One transformation that isn't frequently used in the series is that of the Golden Great Ape and its legendary Super Saiyan equivalent, which was introduced in Vegeta's flashback on Namek in Dragon Ball Z and appears in Dragon Ball GT. When a Saiyan is able to gain control while in Golden Great Ape form, he achieves the 4th level Super Saiyan transformations, conveniently called Super Saiyan 4, Super Full Power Saiyan 4, and Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Break. In the later parts of Dragon Ball Super, Goku restlessly trained with the God of Destruction and his angel to perfect his God. This awakened divine power within him, which is called Ultra Instinct, and it's the power of the angels. This can further escalate to perfected Ultra Instinct and True Ultra Instinct. On the other hand, Vegeta has developed his own unique transformation similar to Ultra Instinct called Ultra Ego. The Ultra Ego transformation is, at present, exclusive to Vegeta and has only been seen in the Dragon Ball Super manga. If Ultra Instinct is the power of the angels, Ultra Ego is better recognized as the power of the gods of destruction. Vegeta learned this technique from Beerus, and it represents a divergence from the path that Goku was treading with Ultra Instinct. His hair turns an unusual purple color in this form, reminiscent of Destroyer energy. As mentioned earlier, understanding all the Saiyan forms is not an easy task. Can Saiyans achieve unlimited power? The world of Dragon Ball is replete with powerful warriors, each striving to push beyond their limits and attain unprecedented levels of strength. Saiyans are portrayed as incredibly powerful warriors with the capacity for tremendous growth. The question of whether Saiyans can achieve unlimited power has long been a topic of debate among fans. Saiyans are known for their ability to continually grow stronger through intense training, battles, and overcoming their limits, often described as breaking through their shell or unlocking their potential. But we must separate the Saiyans on Earth from the ones who were were obliterated by Planet Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta have consistently pushed their own limits and achieved new levels of power through rigorous training, transformations, and experience in combat. They are literally among the strongest mortals in the multiverse. Their insane power levels are attributed to the vast potential of the Super Saiyan form, which they were able to unlock. But most of the Saiyans were not able to reach that level for hundreds of years, and even if they hadn't perished, it's highly unlikely that they would have been able to turn super, for the reasons we mentioned earlier. While their growth potential seems vast, it's unclear whether there's a definitive limit to their power. Throughout the series, Goku, Vegeta, and their sons have faced opponents who seemingly possess unlimited power or power on a cosmic scale. However, these confrontations often serve as catalysts for the Saiyans to push their limits even further. Whether they can achieve unlimited power is a matter of interpretation within the context of the series. What exactly would qualify as unlimited power? They could potentially get stronger than the gods, but they would still remain at the mercy of the Omni King Zeno. The future of Saiyan evolution. The Saiyan's ability to transform into more powerful states has been a defining feature of the series since its inception. The iconic Super Saiyan forms, which represent exponential increases in strength, speed, and ki energy, are representative of the Saiyan ethos of continuous growth and evolution. Saiyans possess an innate capacity for rapid improvement, often referred to as their Saiyan pride or Saiyan heritage. This heritage is exemplified by their warrior culture, where strength is revered above all else and the pursuit of power is an endless journey. Saiyans exhibit a unique trait known as the Zenkai Boost. After recovering from a near-death experience, Saiyans emerge significantly stronger than before. This feature is like what happens to the Hulk character from Marvel Comics. The more he's beaten down, the angrier he becomes, resulting in a consistent power boost. A similar phenomenon underscores the Saiyan's capacity for growth even in the face of great danger. Until now, the most powerful Saiyan transformation in the anime was the Ultra Instinct, a technique that allows Goku to fight without thinking but cannot be used frequently. He first used the technique in Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power against Jiren, though he was only able to maintain it momentarily. The strongest transformation in the anime is the perfected form of Ultra Instinct, which is used by the Angels. Goku has also been able to use this form to perform the Susanoo technique, which creates a giant version of himself made of ki that can deliver attacks. But if he maintains this form for too long, his body would literally explode. In the Granola arc of Dragon Ball Super, Goku lost to Granola despite using mastered Ultra Instinct. In the manga, Goku was not able to defeat Black Frieza despite attaining true Ultra Instinct. This is a virtual guarantee that the transformations in Dragon Ball lore are going to continue. Many fans have speculated that the series might end with Goku and Vegeta becoming gods and taking on the responsibilities of Whis and Beerus, Vegeta as the god of destruction and Goku as his angel confidant. Marvelous verdict! The Saiyans keep on achieving new forms and pushing the limits of their strength through their unwavering determination, relentless training, and the need to protect themselves and their loved ones. Though the continuous transformation and unbelievable power-ups that these characters achieve have been under their fair share of scrutiny, it should not be forgotten that the underlying message of the Dragon Ball lore is that there is an unlimited potential within us which can be reached through hard work and relentless pursuit. The journey of the Saiyans serves as a testament to the spirit of a warrior and reminds the fans of the awesomeness that has kept them hooked on this story for generations. What was the first Saiyan transformation you witnessed? Was it Goku or Gohan's Great Ape rampages, or the insanely awesome Super Saiyan transformation of Goku against Frieza? Let us know in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Marvelous Anime for more amazing Dragon Ball content. Until then, see you next time.